Morning, people. Welcome to part 5, Broken Dad. So I'm feeling a lot better today. I went back to my partner's last night. Had a lovely chicken dinner, a nice sleep. I got to have a cuddle last night with my 15-month-old daughter, and then this morning I had a nice hot bath, and lots of cuddles and kisses and playing with my daughter this morning and smiles and laughing. So that is been lovely and helped me, but what I wanted to explain is when fathers are going through these problems with not seeing their children, it isn't just impacting on the farmer, it's impacting on the wider family. So that includes my partner, my daughter, in terms of time, and me, not being around, having to sort out other stuff, being consumed by cases and things. Also the extended family, it bears weight on them. So in terms of having to talk about it, it becomes part of their life. This actual injustice is far-reaching, and it's a real negative force. It really does cause, it really does just hold life back, basically, to some extent. This morning, I was reading some statistics on father estrangements, and so in terms of adults, who have been questioned, 26% of adults in the UK say they have experienced estrangement from their fathers, whereas 6% say they've experienced estrangement from their mothers. So you can see there is a big disparity there. That it's obvious that there's a lot of fathers who are estranged from the children. Another statistic, so there are right now, there's about 3.8 million children who are not seeing their fathers, basically, and that is disgraceful. I think also another statistic is that I think this is from memory, 1 in 5 fathers who become estranged never see their children again. And this is, people have got to think, is, of all the fathers out there, do we believe that 1 in 5 of those fathers are bad fathers, are fathers that shouldn't have any role in their children's lives? I don't believe it. And particularly from seeing how the system works, how it's manipulated, how false information gets accepted. So it's really sobering, the problem we got. And it's not just the social impact, it's the economic impact as well. So there's a cost to all this separation of vows from the children, you know, there's an economic cost to it. As I've shown in one of my videos, is you know, losing time to this fight basically. So it's Wednesday now. I'm up to about a week lost of work basically, because yesterday I was working on an appeal. I'm no lawyer. I don't have the money to spend on financial representation, you know, so I'm having to you know, read guidelines, research how to do it, you know, to give it the best shot I can basically. And when you read these, you know, openly available forms, you know, the law's supposed to be accessible by all, but really it's accessible for those who have got the legal representation, or those who can actually manipulate and, you know, get support and whatnot. So anyway, so I'm just trying to think what I was going to discuss. Yeah, just generally, you know, feeling a bit better today. I might have a chest infection, but so my partner thinks I need antibiotics, but you know, I'm going to try and power on through. And then hopefully I can get this appeal form finished today, so I can actually get back on and do some work. So, you know, I still haven't done the child maintenance form yet. I've got probably, you know, maybe a few more days, so, you know, I'll try and fit it in. And also, so I've got something else to look forward to this week, some positive stuff. So my company was nominated for a business award by the Northern Echo Business IQ. So what, you know, in the paper there's the Business IQ section. So we've been nominated for a newcomer business. Well, we have been nominated, we haven't won it. So we're going to the awards ceremony on Friday at Wynyard Hall, which is, you know, quite a nice place, quite posh, which I'm not. And so I have to sort myself out with a tuxedo and stuff. I don't, you know, I'm a big lad. You know, I don't think I'm going to be able to find one that'll fit my size. So, but yeah. So, but maybe I can give you an update on Friday and stuff. But that's all I was going to say today. Just a little bit of you know, illustration of the figures, and you know, like the actual problem. It is a real problem, and I've spoken to so many fathers. Even yesterday I had a chat with a lady, and you know, about her partner who's experienced the same stuff, and it's the same. Everyone I've spoken to, it all comes from the same place. It is the partner is manipulate and change, you know, like basically doing everything possible to stop the father seeing the children, and you know, not, you know, just every, you know, being totally unreasonable, and the problem, my problems isn't with my ex-partner. My problem is with the system. That is because it's the system that's allowing this behaviour to happen, and that needs to stop. You know, that's my fight, is the fight against the system. And for any of you that don't know, I have taken on a voluntary role, within a political party, and so one of the things I want to make clear is anything I say on my own Facebook page is my own views and opinions. So it's not, I'm not representing the party in terms of, anything I say here is my own opinions. But what I will say is my fuel for joining the party and given time to it is around this matter. Well, it's not the only thing, but a big thing is the level of injustice that's put at fathers, good men, good fathers who do not deserve to have their to not be seeing their children, but anyway, I'll leave it at that for now, and we'll do another one tomorrow. All right, see you later, guys. Bye.